Hey bookish people, this is Chris and I'm here to film the mid-year book freak out tag. I was tagged by Ozzy Bookworm. I'm going to link her channel below, you guys go check her out. The tag was created by Chami at Real Like Wildfire and Ellie Jane, so I'm going to link both of their channels below as well. And let's get started on these questions. Number 1, best book you've read so far in 2015? More Happy Than Not. Review. Just go look at my review. More Happy Than Not, that's all. Best sequel you've read so far in 2015? This was a little bit harder. I had to look through my Goodreads. And the one that I chose is Game Master of Somerville by A.J. Raven. And this book is a book about a gay teen who is solving mysteries in his town, and I just really, really liked it and enjoyed this book a lot. So that was my favorite sequel of the year. I don't think any of the other sequels that I read this year came anywhere near that one, and that was a 4-star. So there you go. The next one is new release you haven't read yet but want to. For this one, I'm going with Anything Could Happen by Will Walton. This book came out in May, and it's another LGBT story. It's about a gay teenager who is in love with his best friend, and seen the story before, but this one just seemed really interesting to me, and I actually really do like the cover. I know some people hate covers with people on them, but I really like this cover. It makes me happy, so I'm excited to read it. Number 4 is the most anticipated release of the second half of the year. That is going to be Magnus Chase, the Sword of Summer, the first book in that Magnus Chase series by Rick Riordan. I love Norse mythology. I love Rick Riordan. This is like something that I'm excited for, and I'm probably going to read immediately once it comes out. Biggest disappointment's not really difficult at all. That is Rise and Fall of the Theater Geek by Suffer.ca. I was excited for this book when I read the description of it, and then the main character was just the most horrible main character ever. Like, he had no redeeming qualities at all. Like, I don't care if people think he did. He didn't. He was like just the worst person. If I had known him, I want to punch him in the face, but I wouldn't. But I want to. And if he had done something like what he does to some of these people in the book, I might have punched him in the face. Just say. Number 6, biggest surprise. I'm gonna go with Beach Patrol by Michelle Moore. It was a book that I just kind of got off of NetGalley. It was like it had a queer character in it, so I went for it. But it sounded like something you wouldn't really normally like. It's like paranormal, supernatural story, but I really, really, really did like it. I kind of loved it a lot. So I can put a link in my review of it up here so you guys can go check that out. But I really love that story. It was like ghost stories with a gay romance, and it was just cool. I liked it. Number 7, favorite new author. This is actually kind of hard, but I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Adam Silvera. Yeah, just gonna go with Adam Silvera. I really don't. It's just More Happy Than Not, which is so good, and I'm so excited to read something from him again. Just honestly. Number 8, newest Fictional Crush. I don't really get fictional crushes on characters. I don't get crushes on characters. Like, the only person I could think of saying is probably Kyle, aka Red Hot from The Young Protectors. It's a webcomic, and I mean, if we were having sex, is a very high potential that he could set me on fire, and that would not be good. But he's a ginger, so he's probably as close as we're gonna get for fictional crushes. Number 9, newest favorite character. I'm gonna go with Ethan Drake from Wicked. I just really liked Ethan when I was reading this book. Like, Ethan was just. He was just great. Ethan was awesome. I don't know. I didn't like his sister as much when I read the book, but I really did like Ethan, and I was like connecting to his character story. I was like, yes, you're a queer character who's also a witch. You're making me happy. I don't know. I just gotta go with Ethan on this one. Number 10, book that made you cry. Okay, this is gonna become this is just gonna become the More Happy Than Not video, guys. Cried so much. Just saying. 11, a book that made you happy. Seven vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda makes me very happy. This is like a book that I'm gonna reread in the future when I'm like down and out. I'm just gonna pick up Simon and be like, Simon, Blue, let me just read your story right now and just have all the happiness in the world. I just watched episode 4 of Life is Strange, if you guys know that video game, and it's making me want to reread this. Yeah, that's all. Just saying. Number 12, your favorite book to film adaptation you saw this year. I don't think I've seen any at all, actually, so that one's gonna be a pass. Number 13, your favorite review you've written this year. Favorite review I wrote this year will probably be the one for Untouchable by S.A. Starsovic on my blog. The favorite video you have done so far this year is also, for that question, if you're a booktuber. For that one, I'm just gonna probably go with probably like anything where I had my Raybone cape on. So maybe like the Deserted Island book tag that JG tagged me for, because I got to make an island of all gay boys, and it made me happy. So let's just go with the Deserted Island book tag on that one. Go for it. The next one is your most beautiful book you've brought so far this year are received. Okay, so I was looking through and I'm like, not all of them are that pretty. So maybe the most pretty physical copy of a book I have is probably Wicked by Clover Donovan. It's just beautiful. Like, I love this cover. The other most beautiful one is Progeny of Gods by Jeffrey Storm. And Virtuum Destiny is the rest of the title of that book. And I just got this on ebook a bit ago, and yeah, I think this cover is just beautiful. So 2 really, really nice covers. Number 15, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? I don't think there's any that I really need to read. I'd like to read Man's Chase when it's released, and I'd like to read Eve the Awakening by Jenna Morrissey when it gets released. And if Ringing True by Piper Vaughn gets released this year, I'm going to read it. You know, so those are probably the 3 that I'm just like, when they get released, I am getting them and I'm going to read them. Alright, so that's it for this video. I'm not tagging anyone because it's like already way through the mid-year, but if you guys want to do this tag, if you're having a mid-year freak out book tag feels and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. I tag you. That's going to be it for this video. I love you guys and I hope you guys are reading awesome books, and I will see you in my next one.